Yo, what's up, Angel? Guys, this is Angel. I am your channel. I am here with a message today. I know it's been a couple days, but today the message is judgment. Let's talk about it. So, something that I find very interesting about judgment is that judgment comes in many forms. Judgment comes in the form of jealousy. Judgment comes in the form of envy. Judgment comes in the form of sadness. Judgment comes in the form of depression. Judgment comes in almost every form you can think of. We don't realize that, though. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say the biggest way it comes is in the form of fear. Fear. So what I mean by that is we'll spend more time in the world judging people for what they're not doing, but not knowing what they're not doing because we don't understand. And so, but we have to stop and really look at ourselves and say, how is this me? How is this me? Because we got to remember we're all connected. So when you think about it and when you look back at judgment, to be aware of the fact that you're judging is to almost make the choice at that moment not to judge. So I think about, like, the biggest part of judgment, fear. People have a fear of someone else doing something without them. So they naturally judge because you've been taught to judge. From a young age, from childhood, you were taught to judge. And what I mean by that is that when you were growing up, you were taught what to wear. Well, you can't wear this because this. You can't do this, wear this because of this, and this. When you go here, you have to wear this because you're afraid of being judged. So it's all about judgment. I love watching those videos on TikTok where you have, like, the billionaires who pretend to be homeless and people judge them without getting to know them. So what I mean by that is that if we don't take the time to know ourselves, when we know ourselves and love ourselves, judgment has no place in us. We have nothing but unconditional love and love with no judgment. So what I would say I challenge you all to do is start that phase of loving yourself. When we reach down in and we start to love ourselves, then nothing anybody else does matters because we realize we're all connected, we're all one, and we're all moving with unconditional love and no judgment. And with that being said, so I kind of left y'all with the first stage of 1, calcination. Let's jump to number 2, dissolution. Dissolution. Gosh, I always said it all wrong, but it doesn't matter. Let's talk about that. So now that you've taken step 1 and calcified those hard feelings, you've broken them down, you made them raw. Now we got to get ready to put them in our compound to start breaking them down. So what you want to do here is you want to start facing those fears, facing those judgments, facing all of those emotions that you tucked away. And it is so painful, but you want to face them because you want to know, what am I to learn from this? What can I take from this? And that's when you start to figure out, okay, this is the positive from this. This is what I learned. This is what I know that does not work for me. This does not support my higher self. This does not support my belief system. So now you're starting to know, like, what is you. You're starting to find your basis, find you. And then you're going to get ready to go into step 3, which we'll talk about in a later video. So take those feelings that you're calcified and face them. Face them head on because they're always going to show back up. And they always show up in the form of fear. No matter what you do and how you do them, they always show back up in the form of fear. And it was 3:13 on my clock when I said that. So make sure you face those fears. Make sure you face them head on and give them a voice. Because once you give them a voice and you release them, and what I mean, you don't have to go talk to anybody and tell somebody, okay, you know what? You did this. You don't have to do that because forgiveness is the greatest gift that we got. Forgiveness. Forgive one's people for what they don't know. Because we're all learning. We're all on our different journey. And we're all heading down a path of enlightenment and love. So just remember, face those fears with unconditional love, no judgment, and no fear. And face them, deal with them, and you'll be well on your way to step 3. I hope this helps somebody. Thank you guys for liking the video. Make sure you like. I also have a Facebook page you can follow, and I'm going to link those later. But Channeled with 2 L's, because I like it with 2 L's. By Angel is my Facebook, and Channeled by Angel is also my Instagram. Go follow, go like each page. I'll start posting content there. I also have a YouTube, which is Angel T, but I'll do a link tree and link all of that together so you guys can go follow me. All right? Thank you. Have a great day.